I grew up on Long Island in New York, and I don't know where it came from, but for some reason, as a young girl in elementary school, I always wanted a pet goat. And every year for my birthday, I'd ask my parents what I wanted was a pet goat. And then, of course, I never got one, so I would always be disappointed. And finally, after moving to Texas and retiring from American Airlines and moving out to East Texas, first thing I wanted to do was buy some goats. Got my goats, and the very first thing I did after that was I called my mom and said, "Aha! I finally got my goats. You have to come see them." My husband is a sweet guy. He wanted them because he knew I wanted them. And he knew how much I loved animals. Right now we have 24. Let's see, our main milkers are Juanita and Rita and Renee and Vera. Peppy had quadruplets. We had milked her, but we kind of gave her a break. And Faith and Love. We did have Hope, but we sold her. Zoe is what we call our puppy goat. She was rejected at a young age. She was what we call a floppy baby. And usually they don't make it, at least in our experience. But we had to give her special care when she was born. It didn't look like she would make it. We were bottle feeding her, and she made it. But by that time, her mom, who had 2 other babies, totally rejected her, had like no inkling that this was her baby. So we ended up having to continue to milk her and care for her. And I guess I imprinted on this goat as her mom, and the dogs imprinted on her as her siblings. So that's why we call her the puppy goat. She hangs out with the dogs and me. I have to force her to go with the herd. She comes in at night to hang out with us. We put her diaper on her, and she sits and watches TV with us. It's crazy. This is where I feel like I belong. I get up in the morning, I look out my back window, and I'm just in awe every day. Like, how did I get here?